Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on another video. Today we're going to go over my May week 5 check-in and paycheck budget closeout. I did skip out on doing my paycheck budget plan for Friday just because number one, I ran out of sheets in my budget book because I needed 6 this month and I just wasn't feeling it. So I put a little something together on this piece of paper, but no budgeted numbers, so we'll just go through the actuals together, just a layout of what I thought would be coming out this week. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that came in to our account was $285.06. This is the check we got from the lady that Brian made the take a book, leave a book box for. We had to pay our card back $86.53 for the supplies for the book box. We got some chlorine for our pool for $9.63, and that came out of the household category. Our solar panel bill came out for $155.76. Our next gen subscription came out for $20. We earned a little bit of interest on our account for 10 cents. We got Kroger delivery for $112.89. We got some pH down, which is a chemical for the pool because the pH has been pretty high. So that came out of the household category, and that was $21.38. We got some underlay for roofing shingles over the past week while Brian was home from his last week of work. He did start work on this past Monday, but last week while he was home waiting to start his new job, he did build us a back porch, like a covered back porch at our back door. So we had a set of steps, a small set of steps here. I'm going to insert some pictures so you guys can see it. I know you guys love seeing our woodworking projects, so we had a little set of steps here, and we sold those for $150 because we thought all we needed was the post to erect this structure, but we actually ended up needing some underlayment for the roof shingles on the top. So Brian took $58.81 out of the household category to get the last few things we needed for putting this structure together. So we're very happy with it. It's shaded, so it keeps the back door area cooler during the day. And it's also nice not to have to fumble and bumble as a family of 5 trying to come in a doorway. It was probably like 3.5 feet wide, and all 5 of us are trying to come in the door, open the door. The door swung over the threshold, so you have to step back to even get in the door, and then we're falling, and it was awful. So much happier with that. And very excited that we only had to pay $58.81 out of our pocket. Everything else we used to build this was wood that Brian either acquired for free or that he got for really cheap when you consider the price he paid for the amount of wood he got. So including the shingles, we got the shingles for a really great deal too. So the only thing we had to come out of pocket was $58.81 to get it done. My son's cell phone plan with Mint Mobile, he has a 6-month subscription, and that came out for $117.34. We went to Sam's Club because we needed some toilet paper, or not toilet paper, paper towels, laundry detergent, dish detergent, all the detergents. So that was $80.44, and that came out of the grocery category. Today Brian went and had our chlorine jug refilled. Even though we did it already once this week since he was going to town, I asked him to fill it up so I wouldn't have to on Thursday. I'm just trying to conserve gas and have as little trips as possible. He did want to go to town for a personal project, and then while he was there, he got us some chlorine. But since he never goes in and gets pool chlorine, when I saw the charge on our card, I was like, that doesn't sound like, one fill up of chlorine. They charged him twice, or double charged him for the chlorine. So it's supposed to be $9.63, but they charged him $19.80. So I think it was just a miscommunication with what he wanted and what she understood that he wanted. So
Alexa, here is your
Alexa, stop. I did call her and she said that we could come back and get our money back, but I might call her tomorrow and just ask her if she could put our name down to get a free refill on the chlorine jug so I don't have to come back to town and get my money back. I mean, I will. It's $10, so, but that would be more beneficial to us, I think. The money's already gone, so it's whatever now at this point. I got gas in my truck for $83.10, and that came out of the cars category. While Brian was in town, he got some more animal feed, and that was $35.98, and that came out of the homestead category. He also put gas in his truck. It looks like only a half a tank for $55 out of the cars category. And that leaves us with a remainder for the month of $10.58. So we skated on by. We'd have $20 if it wasn't for this chlorine issue. I guess I don't really need to flip the page because this is the little sheet I made. Zoom out a little. So I just took a sheet of paper and wrote what week it was and the date here and some of the things that I thought we would have going on this month. So let's see if we can make this rollover match 10:58. Okay. Let's scoot over so I don't turn the page. Okay, so our rollover from last week was 582.08. Right. Okay, and then we didn't get any unemployment income because story time. Gotta tell y'all, sorry. So in 2020, when the world shut down, Brian was let go from his job because he was working in the service industry, and there in the state of Florida at the time, I mean, I think it was fresh. It had just happened. So crazy to think back on nowadays, like how you got that phone call saying, hey, you're not coming to work. This is what's going on. Like there's a pandemic going on. Like, anyways, I digress. So Brian filed for unemployment when he lost his job. And I don't know about other states, but Florida had a heck of a time with the unemployment. I think half the state was filing in 2020 for unemployment. So their system was very old. It couldn't handle the load of people trying to file claims. So Florida decided that they were going to auto request benefits for people. So that's what happened to Brian. He got in, he applied, he was able to manually do some of his things, but then there was like this gridlock, and then Florida started manually or automatically requesting the benefits for people. So that happened, and then we got a letter saying that Brian overpaid or got overpaid for his unemployment benefits. So even though the state was auto requesting people's benefits, we were told that we owed like $2,000 back to the state because he was overpaid when the state was requesting benefits for him. So instead of us getting our unemployment check this week, it was garnished to make up some of that $2,000. So we had, no idea that was going on. We waited Friday, thinking maybe we'd get it Friday. Then we didn't get it Monday. I was like, okay, well, what's going on? So fortunately for us, what I don't think the unemployment people realized was that we still have a letter from the Department of Economic, whoever they are, stating that Brian doesn't owe that money. So in 2021, we were contacted by someone from the state regarding that whole situation, and they sent us a letter of reversal stating that Brian doesn't owe an overpayment. So I don't think they were counting on us to have that document available to aid in our appeal. So we have appealed the decision. I uploaded the letter stating that Brian's decision was reversed, that he doesn't owe that money, and hopefully in the next few days we will get that first check that we were expecting last Friday. So the only other income we had was 10 cents for interest and $285.06 for the book box. So 582.08 plus 285.06. Income for the week is 867.14. Fixed expenses, my son's cell phone was $117.34. Solar panels were $155.76. Next gen was $20. And life insurance, that didn't come out yet. No. Okay, so it'll probably come out tomorrow or Thursday. Okay, let's see, 117.34 plus 155.76 plus 20 is $293 with 10 cents. I went ahead and wrote in our variable expenses. So household, we spent $89.82 this week. Groceries $193.33. Gas $138.10. Unbudgeted for $86.53, and homestead for $35.98. If you add all of this together, we'll get $543.76. Okay, so let's do some simple addition and subtraction. $867.14 minus $293.10 for the fixed expenses, minus $543.76 for the variable expenses is $30.28. So what did I forget? Okay, household expenses, I was under. I missed a transaction, so it's even worse. 109.62. So that means this shall be wrong. Okay, and again, 867.14 minus 293.10 minus 109.62 minus 193.33 minus 138.10 minus 86.53 minus 35.98 is 10.48. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, it's off by 10 cents. Okay. That's probably the interest. I didn't add the 10 cents of interest. So this should be 16. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm all over the place. Tired. I'm stressed out. Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And then, what's today? Wednesday. Okay, so my next video is going to be probably a closeout for May, because I like doing those, just the budget, like the May budget closeout, and then the first week of June budget. So I'll see you guys then.